What's up, everybody? It's Okie Addiction. If you're new to the channel, you're viewing these videos, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you along for the ride. And if you are a returning subscriber, I want to thank you very much for your support. You are very much appreciated. Remember, stay safe, stay true to yourself, and live your best life. Now we're going to attach the Cuoio saddlebags. I've got all my tools and equipment right down here. So this is the bracket. We got our washers and we got our bolts and our spacers. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to remove the stock bolts, and the stock bolts are going to be replaced by these long bolts right here. So basically the bolt's going to go in. You're going to have the spacer, then you're going to have the bracket. So it's going to look like this. We're going to put the bolt in. It's going to have the spacer behind it. It's going to go in like this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and remove all this, and we're going to attach the bracket. Oh. Alright, let's keep all this stuff together. Let's go ahead and remove the stock bolts and put the bracket back on. Okay, we got the stock bolts removed, and now basically this thing's going to come right off right there. And we're going to put the back one on. The back one on first. There we go. Just like that. Now we're going to grab the bracket. In the front, we're going to put the bolt in. Spacer. This little opening right here is going to hook right onto the back. Slide this back in, and now we're going to screw in just like that. This smaller bolt will go underneath. There's two bolt holes right under the fender strut, so we're going to go with the closest hole towards the front. So we put the bolt through the oval, and then we put the spacer in, and we put it through the oval because that allows this bracket to move where it needs to be whenever you attach the saddlebag. So we'll go ahead and place that underneath. Alright, little change of scenery. I had to move everything into the garage. It looked like it was getting ready to storm on us, and it was getting dark. So, alright, so what I did was I removed the stock bolts and replaced them with the bolts provided by Cuoio. There's the spacer right there. Put the bolt through the spacer with the bracket in between. These are the two washers, and then the nut that is actually going to be put on after we put the bags on. The nut will be inside the bag. I still have to put the bracket on that goes underneath here. This is the license plate bracket. So we're going to look under here. You're going to need a 6mm Allen wrench, and you're going to take this one out, the one closest to the front wheel, and then that's where we're going to put the bracket. I've got the complete bracket mounted on the tag side, which is the left side of the bike, and then I've got the third mount attached right there. Now that third mount is going to attach to the back of the bag right here. The other two mounts are going to attach right there and right there. So here's a tip. In order to get that third mount where you need it to be, mount the bag onto these two bolts, and then take that third bolt and go ahead and place it through that third hole right here, and make sure that you can get it into this mount. As long as you get it lined up, then you can go ahead and tighten it up. But if you tighten it up before that and you mount the bags on those two mounting screws there, then it may be misaligned in the back, and there's no way that you can tighten that with the bag on. You can't tighten it or you can't loosen it, so you end up having to take the bags back off. So do that before you tighten everything down. So I've finally got the saddlebags on. This is the left side of the bike, right in front of the license plate there. We'll go over here to the right side of the bike, and that's what it looks like right there. Let's take a look on the inside. I'm gonna open it up here. Now those two big old bolts right there, I just got through tightening those up. And then if you can see that little tiny one there on the left hand side, that actually is right here. That's that third bracket. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. And that's what keeps the saddlebag from flopping around. Let me secure all the straps and everything, and we'll take a look and see what it looks like.